Hi everybody, and welcome to the second part of this series of videos from Ecatepec to Mexico City, in which I will describe to all of you the journey it is needed to go to Mexico City from the place in which I live. I live in Ecatepec, which is a municipality that conforms the metropolitan area of Mexico City. So let's say, yes, I live in Mexico City, but not exactly there. And well, we were in the last video speaking about how many gas stations we have. Now, right now, there is another one, and you can see the doggy. Well, not see, you can listen to the doggy of my neighbors barking. And it's a, if you wonder what kind of dog is, it's a Chihuahua, therefore very noisy. But well, right now let's continue with our journey here, in which I am telling you what is happening. Right now we can see these guys from the Chocorroles to make a maneuver that was, well, not very well done. He or she didn't blink their yellow lights, but well, I am kind of familiar with those situations. I guess we cyclists in Mexico City area develop a kind of arachnic sense, like kind of the sense that has Peter Parker. You know, there is kind of intuition that tells you that you are in a dangerous situation. I guess most of us develop that thing. And well, let's continue speaking to you more about this street, this place. Right now I am in an industrial area which is known as Halostock. In this area are many companies, and well, as also you can see that the asphalt is not in very good condition. Actually, my camera is a very basic camera. It is not a GoPro or that kind of sophisticated cameras that most YouTubers have. This camera is just well, for low income people as me, but okay, it makes its job. Right now, as you are watching, also I was trying to, well, the thing about the camera that I was justifying its vibrations, it is that my camera doesn't have this kind of sensors that minimize vibrations. And in some way I find good that this camera doesn't have that kind of technology, because in that way you can actually see and feel how my body is vibrating. The kind of bicycle that I have, if you have not seen my my videos, it is a steel bike, a retro bike that actually I love so much. And I find, well, now you can see again another guy from the public transportation system doing, well, what they do. And now I am passing through two cars. Don't do that, guys. Be very aware of what is happening. If you do this kind of stuff, be very aware. And now I am going to presents that guy that never blinked his or her yellow lights. And again, we see this guy from the public transportation system passing very close to me. And as was also telling to you in the last video, one must have still wow, that other guy was also doing the same. As you can see, there is a kind of lack of respect to cyclists, but well, that is how it is. And in some way, I guess what I'm doing right now with this video, speaking to you in English, it is to show how the situation is in Mexico for urban cyclists. And I hope what I'm doing can, well, resonate in the minds of people, and that can sound in the mind of cyclists and car drivers. But okay, let's continue with my journey and to listen to this noisy dog that is there. Sometimes is this kind of dogs for me that I'm listening to almost daily. Well, let's continue. No, don't speak about the dog, Sergio. Well, right now I was watching to my left because I did a maneuver that was a little bit risky. And then what we are going to witness, it is the guy from the last video making a sprint. I guess he was following me through all the traffic. I guess in some extent I was opening up the path, and so now that he is close to his goal, he made a sprint. But look, at least right now he has his fucking hands in the handlebar. Good for you, my friend. So let's continue. Right now, what we are watching, it is that, okay, what should do? Go up there or go down? I decided to go down because going through those I don't know, those bridges are kind of almost for me a little bit dangerous. I have made that before, but this time I didn't want to do that, and I decided to pass where the pedestrians pass. And as you can see, I am just waiting and waiting, and then I ask space for passing, and I passed. Okay, let's move on. Well, the thing is also I want to mention that yes, I have a road bike. This video was filmed using a road bike that is made of steel, but actually I find steel bikes very comfortable. I was watching, well, not watching, I was reading the mechanic, how to say it, their mechanic features, and they still absorbs quite well the vibrations, and in comparison with aluminum, well, at least in comparison to the oldest versions of aluminum, right now aluminum or alloy, better known, has very good absorb capacities or qualities. That is the word that I was trying to find inside of my head, qualities. The steel has a better quality than than alloy to absorb the vibrations of the road. So again, as you are witnessing, I am trying to respect the lights. I am not doing any kind of aggressive stuff against other users of the road. And I just arrived to Mexico City. This huge avenue that you are watching is the kind of border between my municipality and Mexico City. And you can notice how good the way is. There are some holes, but the asphalt is in better condition. And why that happens? Well, it is simply because they are different districts. Mexico City is a richest area in comparison where I live, and therefore they spend more money in creating infrastructure that well, don't damage cars and other vehicles. As you can also witness, as you could witness, better say, there were some cars that are passing very close to me. And well, right now I decided to go to an avenue in which there is a cyclopath. As I don't know if I translate it correctly. A cyclopath is a path that is specially divided for the autos to be driven by cyclists. However, what was my surprise when I got in there, it was that the situation of the asphalt of this path, this cyclist path, or this cyclopath, was not very good. And also you can see some cars that are just there and it is almost impossible. What was it was for me a little bit difficult to get into the cyclopath until some meters, and then I just did it. I just entered into the cyclopath, hoping that it will be well, right now you are watching how the camera is vibrating. Just imagine how it is the path. So I was just waiting, hoping that the path was in a better condition. But during this video and also to the next video, you can see, you will see, better say, you will see how I am entering and leaving the cyclopath, because there are many obstacles in there, and that's the thing that I needed to do in order to go forward. Okay, I was waiting for the green light, and right now I am just continuing my journey. And then right now I am passing and watching, because there was another obstacle there. And there again I am watching, because there are some cars, and I did a kind of risky maneuver very close to those cars. And well, you can see that even when we are riding, even when I am riding, well, because you are also watching this with me, we are riding a cyclopath. It is not an easy task. it is not completely easy. It is not a piece of cake. You need to be aware a lot of what is happening. More, well, okay.